All right, this exercise is the single arm and single leg kettlebell or dumbbell deadlift. In this exercise, you're going to make sure that if you are working on the right leg, you're going to have the kettlebell in the opposite arm of the leg that you are working. Of course, this exercise is going to work mostly your hamstrings. Also, it's going to work your balance as well. If you have difficulty balancing, it's something that will come over time, the more that you do it. But just find yourself, I like to look at the place where the floor meets the wall in front of me. So I'm just looking down and finding a spot in the floor and helping me to balance. Now, on this exercise, I do want to keep as flat of a back as possible. So there's a couple of things that I'm trying to overcome in this exercise. I'm trying to keep my back nice and flat, and I'm also trying not to turn my body at an angle. So as I begin to go down, there could be a tendency to turn this way, or there could be a tendency to turn this way. But I'm trying to stay as squared off as possible as I begin to go down. So that's what I'm fighting for. Now, when I get into the bottom, I can reach all the way down to the kettlebell almost touches the ground with keeping a flat back. I feel that stretch in the hamstring, and that's what you really want to get to that point where you feel the stretch in the hamstring. This exercise is meant to be done nice and slow and controlled. It's not meant to be a fast exercise. Another key thing is kicking that back leg up and really fighting to press up the back leg as well. I can't get my back leg up as high as I would like, but that's always the intent, fighting to get that back leg up. So being as this is a single leg exercise, you're gonna do the whole exercise. So if you're doing 3 sets of 10, you'll do 10 with one leg all in a row, then switch 10 with the other leg. As with any single leg or single arm exercise, I do recommend starting with your weaker leg, doing the weaker leg first, and always rest between legs. So don't do all 10 with your weak leg and then boom, go straight into doing all 10, just straight into it. Now, if it's a warm-up exercise, that's one thing, but if it is an actual strength or an accessory movement for you, you want to rest to allow some time to make sure that you're recovered enough so that next set is a really good set. If you're going for a certain rep range in a single leg or single arm exercise, I always say go with the weak side first and then match your strong side to your weak side. So if my weak side does 8, that's what I do with the strong side. The strong side may be able to do 15. I'm just gonna match my strong side to that weak side until we get that weak side built up to match what the strong side can do. That exercise is the single arm, single leg kettlebell deadlift.